Hello, Watchlist. Today we are counting down our picks for the top 10 Johnny Depp movies. For this list, we decided we would only include live action roles Johnny Depp has starred in.
I'm sorry, but this just can't work.
In Depp's almost 4 decades, beginning with 1984's A Nightmare on Elm Street, he has earned an amazing 10 Golden Globe Award nominations, winning the Best Actor for the 2007 musical Sweeney Todd. That film also earned Depp his 3rd Academy Award nomination. Depp has also been nominated for 3 Screen Actors Guild Awards and 2 BAFTA Awards as Best Actor. Let us know in the comments section whether or not you think Disney should bring Depp back as Captain Jack Sparrow. Number 10. Into the Woods.
What might be in your basket?
Some bread for grandmother.
In his second Stephen Sondheim musical, Depp landed the role of the Big Bad Wolf, who uses all of his seductive powers to lure Little Red Riding Hood to her grandmother's house so that the wolf can have a tasty meal. What Depp accomplished in the wolf song Hello Little Girl was to perform it with a distinct sexual overtone that, given the young age of Little Red Riding Hood, turns the creepy meter up to 100. It does give Into the Woods an adult jolt, which only helps the film to separate itself from the usual Disney childlike feel. Number 9. Alice in Wonderland. Mia Wasikowska has the title role of this Tim Burton directed spectacular. All eyes, however, turn toward the appearance of Depp as the craziest of Mad Hatters. With his bright orange hair and oversized top hat, Depp's Hatter is a walking embodiment of Tim Burton films. Depp takes time to show the tender side of the Hatter. In his scenes with Alice, he forges a bond with her, recognizing perhaps that they are both outsiders in this strange wonderland. Depp's performance brought his 10th Golden Globe nomination.
Have you any idea why a raven is like a writing desk?
Number 8. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
An important room, this. After all, it is a chocolate factory.
Then why is the door so small?
It's to keep all the great big chocolatey flavor inside.
This Tim Burton version of the children's book, written by Roald Dahl, is much darker and therefore closer to the tone of Dahl's book than the 1971 Gene Wilder Willy Wonka classic. And if you're looking for someone to play a dark Willy Wonka, Depp is perfectly suited for the role. Yes, this candy mogul is flamboyantly larger than life, but Depp makes it clear that his Willy Wonka has been hurt in his past. And being the beloved Candyman is his way of trying to cope with that. For his performance as Willy Wonka, Depp received his 6th Best Actor nomination from the Golden Globes.
The waterfall is most important. It mixes the chocolate, churns it out, makes it light and frothy.
Number 7. Public Enemies.
All right, get out of there. Let's go.
Legendary gangster John Dillinger provides Depp with a big canvas on which to play in Michael Mann's crime saga, depicting the final years in the life of bank robber virtuoso John Dillinger, and his relentless pursuer, FBI agent Melvin Purvis, played by Christian Bale. Depp's take on the role of Dillinger was a rock star who just happened to be a gangster. As a man who wasn't bound to any authority, an image that was very appealing to the public devastated by the effects of the Great Depression. The way he carries himself as Dillinger, plus the fact that he's always on the run, requires a physicality to Depp's performance that he more than provides.
I know you. You just got paroled out of here. You didn't last very long. When was that?
8 weeks ago. Did 9 years.
John Dillinger.
That's right. My friends call me John. But a son of a bitch screw like you better address me as Mr. Dillinger.
Number 6. Finding Neverland. If you went to see Finding Neverland expecting another adaptation of J.M. Barrie's classic Peter Pan, you were probably surprised to find a film focusing on Barrie himself and how he came to write the beloved children's favorite. Depp's portrayal of Barrie is uncharacteristically restrained, with many critics noting just how spot on the tone was in capturing Barrie. Many of Depp's peers agreed, and Depp received nominations for Best Actor for the Oscars, Golden Globes, and Screen Actors Guild.
Father decide to tell us this time? It's only a chest cold.
We hadn't decided anything.
Stop lying to me! I'm sick of grown-ups lying to me!
I'm not lying to you. I don't know what's wrong.
Father might take us fishing. That's what she said. In just a few weeks. And he died the next morning.
That wasn't a lie, Peter. That was your mother's hope.
He'd barely moved for a week, but I started planning our fishing trip.
I will never lie to you. I promise you that.
Number 5. What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Hey, Amy, look who's here!
What's Eating Gilbert Grape was surely a change of pace for Depp. A heart-wrenching drama set in a small Iowa town in which Depp serves as caretaker to his morbidly obese mother, Bonnie, portrayed by Darlene Case, and his mentally challenged younger brother, Arnie, depicted by Leonardo DiCaprio. Depp's performance is the heartbeat of What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and the chemistry between Depp and DiCaprio is especially convincing, persuading audiences that Gilbert and Arnie really are brothers.
I wonder where he could be.
Amy? Have you seen Arnie?
Number 4. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
On the edge of the desert, when the drugs begin to take hold.
In this slapstick masterpiece, Johnny Depp stars as Dr. Thompson, the era's most flamboyant, outrageous journalist whose combative political pronouncements and incendiary volleys against the reigning establishment stoke counterculture fires then burning in college youth. As celebrated and wasted as a lead guitarist, Thompson was known as much for his drug-gorging persona as his colorful, inflammatory writings. While the film does not glorify drugs through Depp's performance, it evokes a response from viewers. Johnny Depp is the kind of actor who always seems willing to try something new. As Duke, Depp gives a wonderful physical performance with no emotional depth. He has the rubber-legged actions of his character right, but doesn't give us any reason to care about Duke. The Caribbean. When Depp decided to model his pirate Jack Sparrow after the crazy talented and out there rock icon Keith Richards, it was like being struck by lightning. Depp's bold approach reportedly caused some Disney executives to become uneasy, with some wanting to shut down production completely, convinced it was going to be a flop. Luckily for us, they didn't, and it most definitely was not a flop. At the center of what is now a 5-film franchise is Depp's now iconic pirate. For the first Pirate of the Caribbean film, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Depp won the Best Actor award from the Screen Actors Guild and earned nominations for the Oscar and the Golden Globe. And the Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest garnered Depp his 7th Golden Globe nomination.
Everyone stay calm. We are taking over the ship. I am us!
Number 2. Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Sweeney Todd isn't the type of film we think of when we hear DreamWorks. However, DreamWorks went big with this Stephen Sondheim masterpiece. Depp's first foray into the world of musical theater composer Stephen Sondheim proved to be a very beneficial one. Depp won the Golden Globe for his performance as Sweeney Todd and received Oscar and SAG nominations. Sweeney Todd is one of the darkest roles any actor can play, as a vengeful barber slits the throats of his enemies and provides the filling to his partner's lucrative meat pie business, all to the thrilling songs of Sondheim, making this one of Depp's very best performances.
He take the pace. He take the...
The winner is Todd.
Before we reveal our top pick, make sure to click subscribe. Hit the like button and turn on notifications so you know every time we release a new video. Number 1. Edward Scissorhands. Depp received his first Golden Globe nomination for his performance as Edward, a creation of the inventor, portrayed by the late legendary actor Vincent Price, who gave the artificial young man scissors instead of hands. In the first of a career-long number of film collaborations with director Tim Burton, Depp gives Edward a remarkable capacity for empathy, even if the strange young man is not sure of his surroundings at the home of a suburban family with the beautiful daughter depicted by Winona Ryder, with whom Edward falls in love. In the many films that Depp and Burton create in later years, none has been quite as pleasing as Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands reminds us that being different, although often misunderstood, isn't a reason for persecution, but a reason for celebration. Did you agree with our choices? Check out some of our other videos and make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching!